one of this group here, it's gonna be Honmono against Skillous, and Honmono wouldn't be Honmono if you wouldn't send already a couple SCVs across the map. Oh, yep, okay, done that. So let's see where he's gonna make those barracks, and if he's gonna put up an academy with this. I don't think you do an academy if you send out 2 SCVs like this. Should just be 2 ranks. But that being said, I wouldn't hate it to be surprised here. Now, Skillous is placing his structures on the high ground, of course, and he's not on that ledge. Of course, there's no Reaper, so there's no really need for that, actually. What am I talking about? I'm sometimes also stuck in that old mindset of SC2 against SC2. But yeah, no gas means no academy here. He could get one for medics, honestly, even if he doesn't get stim. Kind of want to see that now. But yeah, this could just be kind of like a bunker rush. So he's gonna get the gas. Okay, Skillous is gonna scout this. He's gonna scout that gas as well. So eventually there will be some kind of tech. We'll have to wait and see what it's gonna be though. It could also be like a factory. But yeah, academy just makes the most sense. Oh, I think he sees it, yep. So that's a good scout. Now we can prepare. This is somehow again... Let me just put this a little bit different. Okay, so there we go. So he goes into second gate, cybernetic score, chrono boosts a zealot. Let's see the defense here, and let's actually see what's gonna be in the cards here for Honmono. He's gonna shoot down that first probe. He might just switch plans because he got scouted so early. And I think he's gonna throw down a factory. But where's it gonna be? He's already building a bunker, so that's gonna be at home then. He's just gonna abandon this idea. And he's gonna fly away. I think this was designed to kill a Nexus. Of course, after the gate, but the cybernetic core was first, and then the Nexus was never made because the second gate was being thrown down on the next pylon. So that's where the money got spent. And it means the damage is kind of done, right? So he just comes back home here. And look at those Marines shooting completely in the wrong direction there. That mischance. And there's the factory, so I want to see some mech. But I would love one barracks to actually go in and do some scouting here. Okay, so we're gonna see most likely a biotank approach. But still no academy is actually coloring me a little bit surprised here. He does have the bunker up now, Marines are inside. It's very difficult to break. He's gonna make a vulture, and is he gonna make mines? I don't think so. It should be siege mode. He got the machine shop. There's no way to use that for the starport, so there you go. Ooh, he's doing a lot of damage there on this stalker. Not really what you want to have happen. So he cancelled siege mode to get that wraith out first. And he needs to eventually get that armory. He's making so many Marines, 3 barracks. Needs to get that, make that happen. Getting siege mode first though. Making a supply depot in an add-on location. Looking now like a SC2 barracks. It's just because it was close to the one. Okay, so I'm not sure about the Wraith. I think he's desperately needing some scouting intel, and he wants to have a tiny bit of pressure across the map. And if you can keep that alive, he can use that as drop defense, right? So there's a lot of benefits. He gets in. Gonna get at least a couple, I guess one. Now he's gonna get pushed out by these stalkers. Don't lose it. Oh, I think he's just gonna push, huh? Maybe I'm crazy, but I think he's just gonna push like this. I think he's just gonna pull some SCVs and he's gonna rally to the front, and there we go. Yeah, look at that. There was no transition incoming, so I was like wondering. But he's gonna bunker push this again. Now we do have wraiths for high ground vision. We do have the SCVs for the bunkers and repairs. We do have tanks to siege up the position and entrench everything, and then we do have the marines to kind of buffer and keep everything safe. But he's running in without the SCVs right now, so I'm not sure if I like this. Him being so aggressive here against the blink stalkers at this point. Sieging up for now. He's gonna repair the wraith. He's gonna repair the SCVs potentially. No, it's no auto repair. The SCV sees everything. There is no scan, so that's also one issue. Terran doesn't have a scan right now. He doesn't have an engineering bay. He has no way of creating any detection. So Blinkstalkers are gonna run in, they're gonna snipe the tanks and the Wraith and a lot of units, and most of them even get out before any bunker starts. Honmono doesn't even have the money to start a bunker, and then he just GG's because, well, he got trashed in that attempt. But yeah, I feel like that was a really good, well done here by Skillous. Just, I mean, there was no need for a 2-base all-in because there was not a third base in sight. Yes, exactly. A 2-base all-in is designed to crush the natural base when there's a third base to defend as well. That's what it does. It splits up the army of your opponent so you can get a favorable fight on one location and then snowball from there. Or it splits up the army of your opponent so even if you don't get the favorable fight, you get a favorable position. And then you can entrench that position with bunkers. But if you try a 2-base push against a 2-base player, most of the times it's the wrong decision. And that was exactly the case here. So maybe Honmono a little bit too set in his ways there. Not identifying that situation correctly. Skid is up 1-0 here. In the top left of Keres Passage. Sorry, that's Skillous here in the bottom right. And in the top left is Honmono, who's cooked apparently right now. Cooked Mono. Very early probe scout here. It's gonna deny any potential aggressive barracks here. At least he will immediately scout those. And he will also see if there's gonna be like a crazy fast command center, for example. Does go for a 2 barracks opening at home. I wonder if Skillous is gonna play core into Nexus. I think seeing the double gas definitely should be something considering here. I think. Oh, okay. He's gonna. Yeah. Just do it safe, bro. Okay, so core into Nexus is gonna be the answer. If he sees only 1 barracks, if he sees only 1 gas, he definitely goes Nexus before core there. Marine is gonna push away the probe. Let's see what's it gonna be afterwards. It's gonna be an early academy. It will commit to more bio units. He's currently skipping production, but there we go. Starting it up again. And he's gonna have a lot of gas here, so I'm not sure why he went into this double gas. Usually 1 is gonna be enough. And he doesn't even start, he starts the supply depot first, so he doesn't start the stim immediately. There it is. I wonder why he's mining so much gas. There's a factory. But he's still so overgassed right now. And the comm set because he has the money. But he's not really pumping out marines, right? He's skipping marines. Now, we do see two medics for 4 marines. That's how much he skipped on marines. I think he could have been on 8 marines. It's gonna be an issue. That adept could trade against these before there's gonna be reinforcements. But Skillous is deciding to go against that. And now with the medics here, there's no way he can ever clear those marines anymore. There's gonna be a quick starport behind this. I'm gonna see his 2-port Wraith. Really? He gets the adept in, he sees everything. And he gets a couple kills. Might get 3. Only 2. The medic doing its job, healing that SCV. That's what they intended to be doing. 3 shield batteries here. I wish he would have cancelled that last one after what he saw there. I guess he's probably right. But this is gonna be a 1-base play for now. There's gonna be that machine shop. There could be another SCV pool with this. It's gonna have stim, it's gonna have range for the marines. There's not gonna be any upgrades though. Tanks are gonna take a while to get siege mode. It could be kind of the same thing as earlier, but this time with a little bit more oomph, with a little bit more power since the barracks are at home. The marines, the bio units are gonna have some utility upgrades with the range and the stim. But Siege Tank is quite late here. He's gonna get that Wraith first. But I think that was the same issue last game as well. Now he's gonna push in with the Marines already. He's gonna snipe the first Stalker. That's a lot of firepower that's missing. We do see this is a charge build here from Skillous, so he decided to go into a faster upgrade. But it also means he needs to overwhelm and he cannot harass really that much or that well, trying to deny this army getting across the map. Now, Honmono is just walking back with the army right now. He probably should have taken the center control, in my opinion. Like, kind of not just the vulture, but have like the whole army stand there. And I think we're still missing siege mode here, so he's gonna make a lot of siege tanks, but no siege mode, or very late siege mode. Gonna delay this push for quite a while. Even if he gets in, he can't really set it up, and honestly, in this situation, I feel like pumping out vultures and getting mines would have been a better choice. So he sees no base yet. He knows there's gonna be a 1-base push coming. How does he want to defend this? He even scouts the gold because, yeah man, he might just take the gold, right? So we're gonna see a 1-base push into a 2-base setup. Can this work here for Honmono? This is completely scouted, of course. That's a sick panel, by the way. It even powers the shield battery. There's a proxy gate that's found. That's not good. Don't really want to lose any production right now. Such an odd gate. I mean, he has 7 gates still though, so that's gonna be fine. But there's the big hurrah. There's the other big hurrah. And zealots are coming in, but that's not the moment where you want to fight. This is not the space. God. Space was the key word here. Now these Valkyries, sorry, the Wraiths are uncontested, even though they are very slow in killing these zealots, and they're probably gonna take an hour to work through those shield batteries. They will eventually kill everything if there's no anti-air coming in. No production going on here right now for any player. Are we gonna see bunkers being set up? So he will siege from the low ground. You might want to try to get in that knock, but he didn't get the tanks close enough now. The engagement already happens. The zealots are already there, and man, no fire bats. As I say, you need those bats against the mass zealot, and then you just win. No bats, no fun. But that's, again, not the space to fight. This is not the death zone you want to die in as a Protoss player. So we're making robo units right now here. We've got the first immortal, we're getting that warp prism, and Honmono, what are you gonna do, friend? You just lost everything, and you didn't accomplish anything. He has 2 more raids, and try to come in to eventually deplete the sheep batteries. Oh, he has 3 raids, but 1 was not with the group. Yo, this is looking very grim here for our Terran player. With 3 he can one-shot now. But who's gonna defend? He has a bunch of units there. He didn't even make a medic, look at that. He has so much money, and he's making only marines. 1 medic would have been a great resupply. Yeah. So he's actually doing a lot of damage with these. He's killing already 13 probes. Finally the medics, he's noticing. There's the zealots in dropship. Nice snipe, so he gets that down. He still doesn't have any fire beds. I feel like again, Honmono a tiny bit stuck in his ways. The tank wasn't sieged, the second one. And yeah, not focusing down the Guardian Shield, of course, reducing that damage so much. There we go. Skillous is gonna take this one. Okay, so I need to go pee here very fast. Ooh, I just deleted my account. But you guys still got it, so that's fine. That was the decider, I guess, yeah. Okay, so I need to go pee. This was group B, and we're going to group C. I don't think we can finish it today, but we'll definitely go at least 1 more game here. Liquid Cure against Promi. I don't think I have casted that yet. Oh, I need to pee. Dance. Let me check here. British Rebellion, Promi against Creator here. That's the one. Cure against Mangrustle. Cure against Promi, okay. That's gonna be it. Probably the last match of the day. See you in a moment.